Bless you. You know, we're often we often think we have much more time than we think, and maybe that is the case sometimes, but life definitely comes by us faster and faster and faster, where a year feels like a month, and then a year feels like a day, and then it feels like half a day, and then all of a sudden time passes and you're plucking out gray hairs out of your scalp. And with that being said, only in our mortality are we immortal. Only because we're mortal, we are immortal. Right? Because there's a set date, we're able to appreciate this life more. If you're one of the lucky ones that have their 5 senses and your ability to rationalize it, we have more than enough. More than enough. More than enough. We have to innovate. We have to be better. We have to check up on people, and we have to live as if it's our last day on the planet every single day. You know, obviously, that is very, very taxing emotionally, energetically. It's very taxing. Especially when there's so many problems to tackle, so many people to see, so many people to talk to. So many animals to have, maybe. And the ones that have these senses, and the ones that are healthy now, we should not let this go to waste. We should not let this time go to waste. We should not let our brains go to waste. We should not let our bodies go to waste. Our spirits go to waste. We should not let our spirits go to waste. Only recognizing these things and constantly keeping ourselves in check. And going the distance constantly, moving the needle constantly. It's the only way where we can't go crazy with inactivity. With inactivity. Because in life we're throwing a lot of curveballs, and maybe for some of us they come early, for some of us they come later, and the only ones that aren't getting thrown any curveballs ever in their life are the ones who unfortunately have passed on too early or struck out too early, for keeping the metaphor alive. So much injustice happens. God says there's a plan for it. So much injustice happens. God says that there's a plan for it. Every day when we wake up, we have to look at the world as if we have new eyes, a new heart, a new mind. And we have to live with courage, with vitality, with a vigor, right? We have to. We owe it to ourselves, we owe it to our God, we owe it to our ancestors who have sacrificed everything to come here. And we owe it to the rest of the world. To live with a vigor, right? To live with vitality. We owe it. We owe it. We owe it. And we owe it to the people that can't. We owe it to the people. We owe it to the people that have diseases and are homeless, have cancers, and are in poverty. We owe it. I'm not saying we owe it to figure it out for them, but we owe it as a tribute to ourselves and as a tribute to God, to wake up and recognize that the most important things can only be seen with the heart. The most important things can only be seen with the heart. We have to push and we have to stretch and we have to go the distance. And when that being said, we have to be there for the people around us. So, whatever it is that we do, whether or not we're trying to be doctors or engineers or artists, or make people laugh, or make people smile, we owe it to not waste time. We owe it to record, to document, to keep trying, no matter how obsolete it may be. We owe it. We do. And in life, we will always be thrown a curveball. We will always, eventually, we will. Keep your faith alive, and if you haven't been thrown that curveball yet, do your very best to prepare for it. Because when it comes, your entire world's going to change for the better and for the worse in many ways. Go the distance, and